Public affairs analyst Dayo Olomuwagbon is here, actually joining us on phone on TVC News. Glad to have you join us, Dayo.
My pleasure. Good afternoon.
Good. Let's start this way. What does this judgment add to our democracy?
Hello?
Hello, Dayo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Good. I'm asking what this judgment by the Supreme Court concerning the two factions of PDP add to our democracy?
I think the judgment recently delivered by the Supreme Court, the implication for our democracy is far-reaching. Far-reaching in the sense that the judiciary still remains the common hope, the hope for the common man. You remember this has dragged for so long until we got to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court gave the verdict in favor of the Makarfi-led PDP. But the question I asked, why do we need to get to this route? But for our democracy, I think it's good. It shows again that the judiciary at the apex level is not partition, and if this is what it means, then I think our democracy will thrive somehow.
Okay, now we'll listen to the party's publicity secretary, Dayo Olomuwagbon, who made a statement. He said there was no violation of court order last year when it held the National Convention. Why do we need to go back to that at this moment when the PDP should be looking forward, don't you think?
Oh, hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, faintly. Yeah, I can hear you.
Now, the party's publicity secretary said there was no violation of court order last year when it held its national convention. And I'm wondering, why is it necessary to go back to that national convention? Shouldn't the PDP be looking ahead and moving forward?
Yeah, you have expected the PDP to just rally around and move forward on that point. Maybe I'm not in total support of what the secretary just said, study said, because if nothing was wrong with that convention, why exactly are you going for another one? On the other hand, if you look at it this way, it was a divided PDP that held that convention. Not all stakeholders, as it seems, as it should, were present at that convention. So if PDP now, if they're going to do some reconciliatory work where they bring all the people that need to be in their fold and they bring them together, and they think that there's a need for another convention to decide, some critical stuff that we help them to forge ahead as a new party as it is, I think it should be welcome. I think it should be welcome.
All right.
Especially if there's no violation of the law here.
All right, Dayo. The rift has been on for upwards of 18 months thereabout. Now, can a singular decision by the Supreme Court suffice to heal, the wounds and then mend the fences that have been broken over that period? What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't hear you clearly. If you can speak up again.
I'm saying that this rift has been on for quite a while, about 18 months. Can a singular decision by the Supreme Court suffice to mend the fences that have been broken and the wounds that have been, cut in the process?
Yeah, I think if I get you clearly, the way the PDP was before this judgment, we cannot deny the fact that they have been wounded, some wounds have been bruised, and some people have been hurt. And but you see, it is important to save the soul of PDP. If a few people are wounded and it may be difficult to reconcile them, maybe you may not have an alternative. But if the soul of PDP is saved, if we need to sacrifice a few people, maybe that will be fine. But I really think that what the leadership of the PDP should be doing now is how they will get everybody on board to the extent possible and forge ahead and see how they can salvage their democracy. What they can do again, I mean, to stand as a formidable opposition against the ruling party.
Absolutely. Seems like the country finally has a coordinated opposition party. Thank you so much for your time, Dayo Olomuwagbon, on the broadcast.
Well,